What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen Simba coming to you from H-Town Talk with the Loc Heads. Yes, it's official. No longer a Loc Head. I cut it, and it's official. I haven't been a responsible waiver. I need a cut. I need to have my do-rag on right now while I'm talking to y'all, but that's neither here nor there. Today, what y'all about to watch? What y'all about to watch today? Are y'all watching a podcast visual? Yeah, y'all watching a podcast visual. We got my boy Isaiah AM. We got him from Queens, New York. Like he gonna tell y'all, he's a nomad. He's from everywhere. You feel what I'm talking about? But he's gonna be promoting his new album, Destiny 21, and that's what we're working on today. Destiny 21. He got some hella hits on there. He gonna give them all to us, give us a little bit of tea behind the scenes of what came with the song, all that good stuff. So y'all stay tuned. It's A-Sound Talk. We talk, we vibe, you listen.
Isaiah AM. I'm from New York City. I'm currently in Queens. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I'm a nomad. I'm from everywhere. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I've seen that in your bio. How is Queens treating you?
This shit is alright. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit is alright. Listen, like there's ghettos everywhere. You feel me?
Yeah.
So there's always gonna be some type of element of danger somewhere. But for the most part, this shit is alright. I'm from the Bronx originally. I
Okay.
lived I lived in Long Island. Shout out to Nassau County. Shout out to Freeport. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Brooklyn, East New York. That shit was wild, wacky. You know what I mean? So
Yes, you done been all around.
yeah, I've been everywhere. Everybody in different boroughs know who I am. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
call me Chewy. They call me Chewy where I'm from.
So
You know
you
what I'm
what
saying? They call me Chewy where I'm from.
now? Chewy. Okay, where that come from?
I just one of those childhood names that just rock with me. I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean? It just
Okay.
but everybody who know me for real, niggas know my name is, Isaiah, but niggas know me, but if they say Chewy, it's official. It's all
Yeah,
right.
it's official. I'm trying to be on that official squad. I'm trying to get to the
You're
Chewy.
official. Join the family. You're the official squad. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
So with that being said, you had an album come out, was it May 13th? Called
Yes.
Destiny 21? All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
And I just recently saw a post on your Instagram where you said, I believe it was Ain't My Wife. It hit hard in Seattle, right?
That shit crazy.
So
Shout out to Freedom. What the
how was
fuck?
that? Tell me about that song, how you came about that.
So I'm a married man,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Happily married. I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary. Yeah, I mean, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, I've been with my wife 3 years. Technically, we've been together 13 years.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? But money wise, I didn't have a lot of bread, so I finally given her some bread, got married. You know what I'm saying? Doing the responsible thing, right?
Yeah.
But I figured, I'm a strip club connoisseur. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, before I got married, I was in the strip clubs, right? So I always wanted to do a funny type track that would be like for the married men, you know what I mean? Who
Right.
just want to have a good time, but didn't want to be crazy on no love and
You
hip
can't
hop
be
type
doing
shit.
too much, but we still have
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
have fun, but not on no love and hip hop type shit, you know what I mean? I just wanted to go home. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want to do the extras. I just want to throw a little money at your face and get out of here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
my man Cortex, shout out to Holland Jungle. You know what I'm saying? My man Cortex put that together. As far as the beat, he said, "Yo, I got this fire track for you. Um, what can you do to it?" And then I just came up with the concept, the idea, panned it out.
Okay.
My brother Jay Bones came through on the hook with me, and we just knocked it out, man. We shot it out a couple of different strip clubs I used to be in, Starlets, Sugar Daddies,
That's
Sin City, like that. You know what I mean? I'm
that's
notorious for throwing dollar bills in their face. You know what I mean?
it's their face. It ain't the ass, it's the face.
Nah. It was just like I was disrespectful
Yeah,
because
yeah.
what I mean. I'm not gonna lie, I was disrespectful. I take the dollar like that, ping. I throw something out, but just saying, you know, I was violating. I know, but it was just a little fun. It's a little fun.
And then that brings about Ain't My Wife.
Right, because I had a couple of situations where I had to tell a couple of them, hey.
Yeah.
I don't belong to you, shorty. You belong. I got a whole joint at home. I got a whole
Yeah.
family at home. Chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I
I just felt
feel
like it was a dope ass song idea to put out there. You know
okay.
what I mean?
So when you came up with Destiny 21, did you know that it was gonna be 21, or how did the whole title and everything? How did we get to that title?
I specifically came up with 21 tracks. The first album I had was Destiny 7.
Okay.
It wasn't even an album, it was just the EP. It was 7 tracks
Mm-hmm.
of some of the hardest songs that I wrote. Because, I'm a singer, songwriter, and I'm a rapper also. So I did a lot of songwriting, I did a lot of production. But Destiny 7 was like 7 tracks that I felt was just fire. So I put the songs out and it got really well received. I was working on it. Because 7's my favorite number.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For those who know me, 7 my favorite number.
Okay.
And so first it was 7, then I tried to double it for 14, but me and the producer on that project really didn't we didn't end up like finishing that project.
Okay.
Kind of shit kind of went left. You know what I mean?
It is.
But what I decided to do was, yeah, shit happens. You know what I mean? So I said, whatever, I'm gonna move on. And I decided to take 21 of the hardest songs I wrote. I wrote like 48 tracks for this project.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I took 21 of the hardest tracks I wrote and I said, I'm gonna put that out. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
It was more or less like a challenge to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think everything come in threes. So
Yeah.
it's like the 7 to 14 to 21. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this 21 tracks. I'm gonna put it out there. And I feel like it'll be my solidification as an artist. Like this is it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Do you feel a lot of pressure being in New York? Do you feel a lot of pressure with the music that you put out? Like you said, you had 48 tracks that you had written for this, and you ended
yeah,
up choosing 21 of the hardest ones that you had. Was it like pressure behind choosing those 21 out there 48?
I think it's more of a era thing. It's not really more of a and that's no disrespect to the younger generation of artists. I'm an older dude. I'm in my 30s. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's no disrespect to the younger generation because there's younger cats who rap their ass off, right? But I feel it's not really more on boroughs. It's sorry, pardon me. It's not really on like New York
Yeah.
or East Coast that really puts the pressure. It's really the pressure from the era of where I come from. You know what
Okay.
I mean? You just couldn't put out anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though I don't I don't make music just for my generation. I make music for everybody, I feel like personally.
Yeah.
But even though I do that, there's still a certain level of integrity that I keep with my songwriting and my song ideas and bars and all that shit. Like I just don't put out anything. I
I
put
love that
punchlines.
you said
My
that.
shit gotta have something behind it. You know what I'm saying? So
I love
like,
that you said that.
yeah, but it's not a New York thing, more or less. It's just a era thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. And like the main thing that you said that I love that I don't feel like some artists may not even value just yet. You know what I'm talking about? Like you said, you're a little bit older than some of these people that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So some of the
Yeah,
values that you have when you put into your music, you know what I'm saying? That integrity is something serious. It can make or break you when it comes to it. So I love that you said that. I really do. I love that
appreciate
you said that. Will we ever hear the other from the 48 that you did not, the 48 that you did not choose? Out of those, will we ever hear those songs?
I mean, yeah, I've like I got songs. I got songs that I've recorded that never seen the light of day.
Yeah.
That I probably just end up reworking and putting out later on.
Okay.
I have a couple of more songs that I'm gonna add called the extras. It's a project called the extras. So
Okay.
it's gonna be like a extended version, like an
Okay.
extended clip, more or less, right? So I got the 21 because we're gonna do an extra 7 tracks on top of that. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
All right.
So just probably for the end of the year, gonna just put out there and see what happens. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
So your top, you got 21 tracks on there. Give us your top 5.
My top 5.
Top 5 and why?
That's a good question. I'm gonna say Ring and Respect is my number 1. I'm gonna start off backwards. I'm gonna start with number 1 first. Ring and Respect is my number 1.
Okay.
That song means a lot to me. It has two of some of the nicest lyricists that I know from my side, which includes my uncle True Hefner. He's on the track. You know what I'm saying? And my man Salvatore Sway, you know what I'm saying? He's on the track also.
Shout out to y'all.
Joint's fun. Yeah, shout out to them, man, because they came through. They wrote their bars, they wrote their verses. I wrote 3 verses to that track, and I ended up like hearing their verses and just scrap the other two. Like, nah. You know what I mean? I'm just because I wanted the track to be long as hell, but then I heard their verses and I'm like, nah, they can't even want it no more.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? One of my other tracks is Money Baby.
Yeah,
I like
that
Money
one too.
Baby.
I like Money Baby too. That's the one we featured on H-Town. H-Town fans, if y'all didn't go back and listen to that episode, make sure y'all go holler at that one because Money Baby, that's it. Now I was sitting there editing the little podcast, everything, and I was getting it. So yeah. That's a good one.
I appreciate that. My thing is, I've seen a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure you dealt with it a lot of times too, whether it's your homegirls or shorty or maybe your homie, your bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seen niggas' mindset not right. Like, they mindset ain't right.
Yeah.
And, they get caught up too much either in emotion or pride, and they don't understand, like, you really, like, there's no do-overs in this shit, right?
At all.
You really have one chance to get your life right.
Yeah.
And while you over here running behind this nigga or running behind this, this shorty, whatever, like, you fucking up the money. You know what I mean?
You're not lying.
Like, there's a whole bag waiting for you out here, and you running behind this person when they honestly really don't want nothing more from you. They want you to be good, but they might not want you to be as good or better than them.
Yeah.
And you running behind them.
The envy comes in.
You feel me? So it's like I wrote that song, and I felt like I could really help people with that track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As well as it being hard. I felt like the beat was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy. Yeah. Am I Wrong? Is another one.
Okay.
I was addressing like, I don't know, if for people who've been in New York, who from New York, over the years there's been an epidemic of like extreme proportions with the drug usage, man. And I see a lot of zombies running around here, man. Between like Harlem, the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Certain parts of certain boroughs got, you got your heroin dens and your zombie dens. They look like zombies. They be running around leaning, you know what I'm saying? Scratching, you looking crazy. But it's even more crazier when you see somebody you came up with turn into that shit.
It's mind blowing.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, it's a hood everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? You said, like, when we first started off, you said it's a hood everywhere you go, and it is. You know what I'm talking about? And like you said, seeing somebody that you came up with that you probably seeing them come up, you probably have like a whole vision of what you think they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back and it's this. You know what I'm saying? And that's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. It really is.
Yeah, man.
It really is.
That right there, fucked my head up when I saw somebody I personally knew. I'm not gonna put their name on because they are.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I seen somebody, going through their shit. So I figured, like, you know what? I'm gonna make this track. They're gonna hear it, and either we gonna end up shooting the 5, or it'll help them get their life right. Either way, I'm not gonna be quiet about that shit. I'm gonna let that go. You know what I mean?
I respect you for that. I respect you for that, because the thing about it, sometimes in the music industry, we'll hear what they'll play what we want to hear. You know what I'm talking about? What we want to hear, and sometimes not what we need to hear. to get us
Right.
out of that, I'm talking about, to get us out of certain situations. Music is magic, man. You know what I'm saying? It is magic, and it can be black magic or it can be good magic. You know what I'm saying? And
Talk about it.
And if you're not putting it out there, if you ain't putting that positivity out there, and it's just negativity and the same type of stuff, we'll never grow. You know what I'm talking about? Because music is what connects us all, in my opinion. I'm not saying it's facts, but in my opinion, I feel like music is where we can all come together. And if you
I'm saying it's fact. I'm saying, you know what I mean? Music connect everybody. I don't care if you black, you Asian, you know what I'm saying? Native American, you a Martian, motherfucker. You connected to deep. Everything connects. You know what I'm saying?
Real. That's real. So, like you said, seeing somebody in a whole different light that you really didn't expect them to ever be in, and then seeing it'll be mind opening. It'll make you want to do something about it. You know what I'm talking about? And sometimes, like, I do music as well. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes our music is the way to get it out of us, so you can hear it in a not harsh way. You know what I'm talking about? You can even dance to it while you listen to it, or smoke you one, or drink you one while you just vibing to what's being said, to the realness that's being said. You know what I'm talking about? The level of integrity that you talked about. Like, you listening to somebody with integrity talk to you right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother level, and I respect artists like that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I respect artists like that. We on number
3
or 3.
Is it
I thought Am I Wrong was number 3.
Okay. So am I wrong?
So we on number 3. You're right.
So am I wrong? Man. I'm gonna say Legacy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Papo, I Got You, and Legacy.
Okay.
Though there's a 3-song succession that goes Papo. It's Papo, I Got You, Villain, and Legacy.
Okay.
And for the listeners who don't know, those 3 songs are actually one song.
Okay.
But I decided to split them up. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of them are more or less, it's a letter to my son.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's love. How old is your son?
My son just turned 10 years old.
Shout out. That big 1-0.
He just turned 2 hands now. He 2 hands.
Hey, that was something when we was kids. Like, you ain't using one hand no more. We got all 10 now.
Right.
Can't even go, like, I said, that was something. But that's what's
Hold
up.
on 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Aston, I'm on the call. Go ahead. Say what's up to the camera real quick. You on live right now. Say what's up. He was just talking about you. Say what's up. Come in. That's my boy right here.
Hey, we got to get you in the shop. We're going to get you some braids and everything. We got you. We're going to hook you up. Come see.
Nah, he actually getting his hair done right now. But since you wanted to interrupt me,
so you
I'm
trying
gonna
to
put him on.
It was getting really hot.
Okay, go ahead. Go sit down. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
That's
Close the door. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That actually was the perfect segue. I didn't plan that at all. I swear to God. I did not plan that.
It happened.
You know what I mean? I was talking about my son on the project, and then bam, he comes in the door. That's how shit happens, man.
That's how it works.
But yeah, Papo, I Got You, and Legacy on the album is my two last ones.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm more or less, the song is explaining about how money isn't everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's me. It's the first song, Papo, I Got You, was a letter explaining to my son, like, how, like, me and my son talk about on a lot of bases. We talk about building for the future, building for our last names. That's the conversations I have with my son. You know what I mean? About him owning his own business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
But
and that's dope for you. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that hand clap as a father, because we don't have that many conversations. Like, black men, at least, we don't have those conversations with our kids. You know what I'm talking about? And sometimes we don't have it until they grown and 21 and out the nest and then already developed a mindset. But if we start that mindset at 10, 9, 8, you know what I'm saying? If we start that mindset how you're doing now, Just gotta commend
Yeah.
him on it. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be
I
great.
thought I did the best I can to start from at least 5 years old. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
but as a person who's literally going through the process of it,
yeah,
I wanted him to understand that once you start getting money and once you start working towards your dreams, the people who were there with you before are gonna start looking at you like you're the villain.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Which is what the second track is for.
okay,
Because the second track is gonna let you understand that they're gonna feel like you switched up, you changed up, but you can't take everybody with you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And then legacy,
Most
of course,
definitely.
being, you know what I'm saying? And then legacy, of course, being the closer and just letting the world know, like, I'm this is the shit. I'm doing it for my kids, and you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't know, I just felt like it was the beat hard, the flow was hard on that one. I was really saying something on those tracks. So,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
hell yeah.
Word. Hold
That's
on a
what's up.
second. Hold on. Lower that. Lower that. Lower that. Lower that, all right? All right. Yeah, my bad.
You
My
good,
boy's playing Roblox.
family,
Oh
family man.
yeah.
You a family man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I ain't gonna hold you too long because I was already y'all. Queen Simba messed up. She didn't check her time zones, so she messed up. But before you leave us today, let us know what you want the fans to know, what you want H Town Talks listeners to know about you and Destiny 21.
So I put my heart into this track. I was in a place where I was I put my heart into the album, pardon me. I was in a place where I felt like I didn't want to keep going. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to keep moving forward doing music. I'm a person that begun playing when I was young. I played ever since I was a kid, played piano. I taught myself how to play.
Yeah,
I taught myself like to do the recording, to do myself, to do the production.
yeah,
I taught a lot of stuff to myself, but I've been doing music for a little while now. And as an independent artist, sometimes like, you know, you run across some hurdles
mm-hmm.
and sometimes it looks really bleak. Like
Yeah,
it's like it might not really be working out,
yeah,
but you'll be surprised how much if you just keep moving forward, that blessing is around the corner.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm
yeah.
not trying to be preachy this today. I swear I'm not.
No, you
But
good.
I'm just
They need
talking
to
about
hear this. Artists need to hear this, and not even just artists. People need to hear this, okay?
yeah,
When you say going past the hurdle, and sometimes, like you said, a hurdle can stop you, bro. It can like stop you dead in your tracks, and you don't know which way
yeah,
to go, or you think you don't know which way to go, but you do. You know what I'm talking
right.
about? You just you can't give
Yeah.
up, and you gotta figure out which way to go. So don't
It's funny, like,
preach.
yeah. All right, so boom. I grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we used to hear from the elders, you know, we used to hear from the elders that you had to pray to God for your purpose.
Mm,
But I feel like every day that God wakes you up in the morning and he gives you a passion and a dream, that's it right there. That's your purpose right there.
let's
And
go.
the more time that you spend not moving forward on your destiny, the
Mm-hmm.
more time you wasting on that purpose that he gave you. You know what I
Yes.
mean? There's a lot of people who passed away from COVID, a lot of people who passed away even before COVID. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Police brutality, police corruption, killing. We see our brothers and sisters die on the streets constantly,
Yeah.
on TV, on the internet, thrown in our faces, heart disease, blood pressure, diabetes. We have problems in our community.
Mm,
But if God wakes you up another day, that's another chance for you to go out there and get it. So don't waste and sit down on your ass thinking of what if. Go out there and make the what if possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my Destiny 21 project is really all about. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
That's
So
what's
I
up.
want the people out there, yeah, no doubt. I want the people out there to really go out there, stream the project. I got the project Destiny 21, man. I got the extras coming out afterwards. I just dropped the single called Corporate.
Okay.
I'm moving. I'm working. I'm
Yeah.
working, man. I'm working. Like I'm not letting nothing stop me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want if y'all love this project, Y'all gonna love what 2023 and 2024 got in store because I got a lot of. You just heard I got 48 tracks. I kept writing beyond that, so I got more shit in the chamber. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you already know this is not going to be your last time. This may be the first time, but this is not going to be your last time on H-Town Talks. The vibe is there on a personal level or artistry level or respect level. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is just there. So we appreciate having you. Like, we appreciate you taking the time to come out. H-Town Talk, listening y'all
been a year and he been laughing. Hurt your soul. Caught him fucking on your homegirl. Lost control. Figure hard up off the floor, girl. You worth much more. Finally getting on track. Now we calling back. Just say no. Lost it all when you put him out. Now we sleeping on a homie couch. Y'all was both together, but see you popping out. All alone got it popping out. Know the difference between the bug and the leech. Dog is running around the two and no leash. Disrespecting your neighbor in the streets. While you at work, bitches on your sheets. Light bill never pay shit. Food shopping never pay shit. Red dude he was late with. I know love is blind, but okay, sis. Like, not everything is for everybody. Not everybody for everybody. Why would you wanna get back with a bum nigga who was running around with everybody? I don't understand the logic. Heard her voicemail as garbage. Nigga with you for the progress. Said you in love. I don't understand the logic. Heard her voicemail as garbage. Nigga with you for the progress. Said you in love, baby, stop it. Niggas sticking with they dick. Go get the money, baby. Go get the money, baby. Go get the money, my nigga said, baby, thinking with emotion. Like, go get the money, baby. Go get the money, baby. Working your dreams, you gon' get it, girl. Ain't got time for all that play shit. Can't take back time wasted. Take the hustle elevated. Still seeing niggas do the same shit. I'll be down, I'll do the same shit. Like, go get the money, baby. Go get the money, baby. Go get the money, my nigga. He said he fell in love with a stripper. Said she fell in love with a zipper. Fell through to the strip club. Only one attention, that's the back of sister. She too extra, I want nothing with her. Baby, hit it, pass it to my nigga. Alley, you post a Dunkin' killer. Nigga bucket, take her out to dinner. Like, what is you doing, my nigga? Like, see that you missing rotation up. Post a hit, pass it to baby, bruh. Guess who you really want, stay with her. Remember how this came to be, fam. She was all up in my DM. Making pictures with a freak friend. Strip club on the weekend. See, I'm good. Only God can judge you, but don't get misunderstood. The love she's showing now is only cause your pocket's popping. Once you stop the shopping options, she'll be scoping for a prospect. Just keeping it 1,000. She's a money hungry freak. Took her from that Popeye's chicken to Philippe's in a week. Did you trademark your dream yet? Don't be a dummy, baby. You blowing the money, baby. Go get the money, my nigga. Like, niggas sticking with they dick.